Hello viewers, welcome back. The Renault Kiger is here and officially released. When the Renault Kiger concept had been revealed late last year, it gave us a pretty good idea of what was to come from the final production model. The car maker had said that about 80% of the show car would make it to the production. The Kiger retains the concept's front styling to a large extent, from the sculpted bonnet and flared wheel arches to large winged front grille. The upper strip formed by the front grille and the LED daytime running lights positioned at both ends give the car an elevated stance. Along with the shared underpinnings, the Kiger also shares its 72 HP naturally aspirated petrol and 100 HP 1.0 liter turbo petrol engines with Magnite. However, the entry-level 72 HP unit in the Kiger also gets an AMT option. From the front, the car looks like a grown quid even though the underpinned chassis is same as that of the Magnite. From the side too, this car looks like a Magnite with few elements distinguishing this car to enhance the Renault branding. The big looking wheel clad starts from the front bumper and goes all the way to the tailgate, giving the car a great sportier look. The dual tone makes the car look a lot better than a monotone one. The model stands 205 mm off the ground on the 16-inch alloy wheel wrapped in 195/65 R16 tires. The roof bars are functional unlike other cars in the competition. The sporty spoiler and the skid plates add character to the styling from the rear. All new LED tail lights light up the rear of the car. The tail lamp units with glossy black inserts are resolutely modern and distinctive within the segment, outlining the Kiger's rear double C-shaped lighting signature. On the whole, Kiger looks great from outside and better than Magnite even after sharing the same design concept. The Kiger has got a healthy boot space of 405 liters with a 60-40 split seats. This space is really huge and comes in handy when you're going for long trips. As usual, the spare wheel is a 15-inch non-alloy wheel which has become common in cars these days. On the inside, the Kiger features a grey layer dashboard with black plastic highlights on the center console and power window switches, along with a lighter grey finish for the hexagonal side AC vents. The driver's side door has got the mirror adjustment and pilot power window switches. The bottle holder space look practical and the speakers are projected out. The lighter grey finished hexagonal side AC vents comes in with a clean air badging which adds character to the styling. The steering looks premium with a leather treatment and you have got the Renault badging which looks big and placed at the center. The steering mounts are well designed and they look to be well integrated with the styling of the steering. This car comes in with a tilt adjustment and non-telescopic steering. This car too misses the fourth pedal space just like the Nissan Magnite. The 7-inch TFT digital instrumental display looks jazzy. You've got the headlight height adjustment switch at an awkward position to the driver out here. An 8-inch touchscreen is mounted high on the center of the dash above the central AC vents. This car has got the wireless charging pad along with an extra space for one more phone. You've got the start stop button here and the AC adjustment switches right at the center of the console. Even the door lock switch is out here. This car gets the drive mode control knob for eco, normal and sport mode, which stands out as the first in segment feature. Storage compartments are plenty, with Renault saying there's a total of 29 liters available. This includes an ability to hold 4 1-liter bottle, 2 cups, 7.5 liters in the front center armrest and 10.5 liters of glove box. The glove box is divided into two segments, one at the top and you have got one more at the bottom. The 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system gets Android Auto and Apple CarPlay compatibility. This responds to voice commands and allows up to 5 devices to be connected via Bluetooth. A 4-speaker and a 4-tweeter Akamis audio system is on offer on higher variants. On the Media tab, you can control the source of audio. On the Radio tab, you can tune in to your favorite radio station and hear to your favorite songs. For the occupant safety, this car gets a dual airbag. 6 airbags option would have made life better out here. The rear cabin space of the car looks spacious and good enough for long journeys. The height looks to be same as that of the Magnite along with the leg room too. The rear seats get the center armrest with the cup holders and a slot for your mobile. The rear AC vent and charging point comes in as the savior for the rear occupants. Overall, the Renault Kiger looks big from inside without compromising on the space for the occupants and making it look like a proper SUV in its segment. The Kiger is based on the same space-efficient CMF-A Plus platform that underpins its cousins and rival, the Nissan Magnite and the Renault Triber. Renault will offer 6 exterior color options for Kiger: Ice Cool White, Planet Grey, Moonlight Grey, Mahogany Brown, Caspian Blue and Radiant Red with Mystery Black roof. In a unique move, dual-tone color options will be available on all trims of Kiger, though the Radiant Red finish is exclusive for the top variant.